Welcome to the Richard Lloyd USA YouTube channel. I'm Richard Lloyd. Today, as you can see, I'm in my garage. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but I felt the need to do this one as it is a basic repair or maintenance on a generator. I have a 5,000 watt Briggs Stratton here, but this will cover most generators as far as this service is concerned. We're going to be changing the oil in this generator. Now, I bought this generator used a while ago. I haven't done much with it, but I looked at the oil and it's really dirty, and I have no idea how old it is or how long it's been run. So in this generator, if the oil has been sitting in it for a year, they recommend that you change it, and even if you haven't used it at all. And if it's been run for 50 hours, it should be replaced as well. I'll be using 10W30 in it, and I'll show you how to do this easily and quickly, and I'll show you a little trick in the video of how to catch the oil real simply. All right, here we have the generator, and the yellow plug or port is where the oil goes in, and over here on this bolt right here, that's the drain plug. So let's take a look at the oil here. Just unscrew the cover and dipstick, as they would call it. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's pretty dirty even on the stick. So let's just take a look here. I dip my rag in there for a second. Try not to get my finger in it, but there we go. Ooh, that is not the color you want your oil to be, right? That's very dirty. So we need to replace that. Obviously, that's why I'm here to do this. So we're gonna have to take the drain plug off here and drain the oil. But as you can see on my catch pan that doesn't go underneath, yes, I could lift it, but this generator is 5,000 watts. It's fairly hefty. It weighs 332 pounds wet, in other words, with the oil and the gasoline in it. And currently it is full of gas, so I don't want to slosh that stuff around, angle it, or to try and get this pan underneath. It's just not a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 3.78 liter jug, and old antifreeze jug that I had that's empty, and I'm just going to cut it along the line that I drew all the way around, and after that, I'll just slip it underneath and drain the oil. And that will make this process a lot easier. And then I'll just take this to recycling. Well, not the jug, but the oil to my recycling depot. So let's cut this thing open. And all I'm going to do to use to cut this open is a pair of scissors. You know, I have an old pair. I'll use it to cut it open. That's usually the safest way. All right, so I'll cut it open. We'll slide it underneath, drain it, and refill it. All right, not the prettiest cut job. I went a little low there, but it's okay. I'm only capturing a liter of oil anyway, and this can hold 3.78 when it's full. So there's no way I'm going to fill that up. So we're ready to use this as a catch pan. So we'll slide this under the generator and take the plug out and drain the oil. Okay, as you can see, the pan slides right under, real nice. And we're ready to go. I've got a rag handy here just in case, and we got to just take this bolt off, which is a 15 millimeter. So I'll just use my 15 millimeter ratchet here, ratcheting wrench, and I can tell you right now, it is over torqued. It should not take that much force to get that off. Anyway, I've got a piece of cardboard underneath the drain pan as well, just to make sure, just in case I get any spillage, you know, keep it off the garage floor. And so here we go. And my oil's handy here with a funnel as well to refill it. So let's just take it off, see what happens. There we go. Not much, you know, oh my goodness. Well, yeah, well, it should look like chocolate milk or pitch tar, which is what it looks like. So yeah, that stuff was really dirty. I may run it for a few hours with the next batch of oil and then do it again, as it only takes a liter or a quart of oil to fill and you know, refill. So Yeah, I'm gonna let that drain out. It's ugly black. It obviously needed to be drained. That's terrible. But that's why I'm here and why I'm showing you this. So after that, we're just gonna fill it up in the port here using a funnel. And I'm gonna use 10W30 synthetic, but it's up to your manufacturer's specifications. Different generators, different ways, but I find that the fill ports and everything more or less are the same. As far as the drain port, there's always usually a screw on the side like this, and fill it up through a fill port like this one. So I'm just gonna wait, and I'll pick it up once it's done, and I'll refill it. But yeah, I think I'll run it with 1 liter first for an hour or two, just to clean out the engine, and then do it again, because ooh, that is ugly, ugly, ugly looking oil. Let's see if I put a little bit of the rag in there for you guys so you can see. But whoa, yeah, it should never look like that. That's just, well, maybe after 50 hours, but it's definitely done. So I'm gonna let that keep draining out as much as possible. It'll take a little bit, and then I'll pick it up, I'll put the bolt back on, and we'll refill it. Okay, it's more or less stopped dripping out. You wanna wipe that clean. Actually, we'll just take the pan out of there. See how nicely that pan worked. And that way my rag doesn't fall into it. Dirty, dirty stuff. Okay, put the bolt back on. Always finger tight it. And I see people use impact wrenches on them without even threading them in, and that's how you, for sure, gonna cross thread something. Okay, so it's in there. Put it snug, just like that, not super tight, doesn't need to be, that's good enough. And now we're gonna fill it, put my funnel in there. I might use a different funnel. I've got a longer one, so let me zoom this back out again. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, we'll try it, see what happens. And you'll know it's full. Well, you can check it as you go, I guess. So I could have measured it, but I'm just putting it in. I want to see if it goes downhill here. And it does. Okay, so we'll fill it. Just barely downhill, but it is downhill. I have a longer funnel for this, and it might have been a better idea. Oops. Now let's just get the fill part plug and dipstick. And the way you check the level on these things is you don't screw it in. You put it, to the edge, but just like that. And then you look at the stick, and there's nothing on there. So I've seen people screw it in and say, oh yeah, it's full. No, it's not. You don't check it with it screwed in. You check it with it unscrewed. I'm going to lift that up a little bit. Yeah, allows me to go faster. And you want to, if you haven't measured it, I didn't, you want to take your, time in doing this. I'm starting to see that it's almost there. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, it's starting to register on the stick. I'll zoom in on that in a minute once I get it full. Like I said, it's only a liter, so it doesn't take that much. Well, still got more to go. I think it's going to be more or less full to the edge, from the looks of it, before we get a full stick. But I'm happy to get that old oil out of there. Oh man, it was bad. Almost. See why you put the cardboard underneath, right? So. Oh, I think I'm there. We'll see. Making a bit of a mess, but that's why we got the cardboard. Let's put that dipstick back in there. See where we're at. Looks like we're pretty well there. Yeah, it's basically almost pouring out of the spout. So, or the fill port. Yep, that's full. Okay. Basically at this point we just screw it together, close the port. Like I said, never test it with, check it by screwing it in. You have to check it without it being screwed in. Clean up the mess. A little bit of drippings here. And I'll show you a better shot of the oil pan or the catch pan. It is, to say the least, ugly. There it is. Wow. That's not nice oil. But as you can see, it worked great. You know? And that's not what you want to run your machine on. Anyways, that's it. That's how you do it. I'm going to clean up the mess. I still made some more here. Right here. I'm going to take the oil to the recycler. And if you want to know where to take your oil, best places to go are your quick lube or quick oil change places. The big store that starts with a W is also, if they have an automotive shop, they will be able to take your oil as well. You shouldn't have to pay for recycling it. Usually they just take it from you because they make money on it as well. Because dirty motor oil, believe it or not, is still worth something. They recycle it, they reuse it. So yeah, return that to the proper place. Do not dump it in your garbage or anything like that. Be responsible with the environment, okay? So that's how you change your motor oil on a Briggs Stratton or in any generator. Basically, that's my procedure. That's it for my video on replacing the oil or changing the oil on a portable generator, in this case the Briggs Stratton. You know, it's more or less the same procedure on most portable generators. Check your owner's manual, or if you don't have that, go get it from the manufacturer's website. Usually they're online as a PDF. And you know, again, I have a Harbor Freight generator as well, but the procedure on it is very similar. It just doesn't use as much oil because it's not as big a generator. So take a look at the specifications for yours and follow those procedures. Once again, like always, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Click the like button down there. It helps my channel, helps my video, and I greatly appreciate it. As well, if you like my content and you want to see more of this stuff, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. And as part of the process of that, you're going to see a bell icon. Click on the bell icon, and then you'll be notified every time I put up a new video, and then you can watch it at your own leisure. Well, also, in the comments section below, put your comments, suggestions, anything you want to say to me. I appreciate the feedback. Also, video suggestions, love those. I've made many videos from comments that were suggested to me, and I will make more, I'm sure. So I appreciate those. Put them in the comments section. In the video description, you'll find a bunch of links for anything I use in my videos, hardware, tools, all that stuff. And those are affiliate links. And what that means is that when you click through those links and go and get the stuff from Amazon or eBay, I get a little portion of the sale, but it doesn't cost you any more than going directly to eBay or Amazon and buying it that way. So do me a big favor and use those links to buy from Amazon and eBay. You know, again, you help my channel, and I greatly appreciate that as well. And you support me here on my YouTube journey to make more videos like this. So I want to thank you for watching and supporting me here. Also, stay healthy, stay happy, and we'll see you on the next video.